Perfect 3-0 yesterday. Let's see what we got for Saturday. Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday morning. It is Craig Bennett, aka Cash Keg, back with another NBA Prize Picks video. If you do not have a Prize Picks account, use that promo code CashKeg and get yourself a 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Link is in the description below. Good day yesterday. We hit up all three of our plays that we put out there. Two of them barely, but hey, man, it's all that matters. Bam over 12.5 rebounds and assists. We hit that one. Paulo made us sweat a little bit, under 19.5 points. And then Fred VanVleet did his thing over 19.5 points. So perfect 3-0. Over the last few videos, we're 20-10, so not too shabby. We'll keep going here. Got three plays for you here early. Big Saturday slate. So we got a lot going on. And if you want to try, if you want to check out our Patreon, everything that we got going on over there, you can get access to that. Either signing up as a first-time member with Prizepicks or any other sites in the description below. Just follow the instructions and you can get a free month of our VIP membership. So with that, we'll just dive right in. But hey, before that, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel. We'll keep knocking out these videos for you, and hopefully they help you in your research process. You can make a little bit of green. So with that, let's get after it. All right, we got not the full board. We got the early board up here for Prize Picks. We'll talk about a first half play that I'm kind of on the fence with, and then three regular plays here for NBA. Like I said, a big slate here for a Saturday. I think we got a total of 11 games. Looks like 11 or 12 games. Pretty big slate here. Again, a lot of injury consideration to come here. We're going to talk about the first play we're going to talk about. We're going to go to DeAndre Ayton. Now, he was out sick for a while. Came back the last game they played and just had a monster rebound night. Did not shoot very well at all that game, though. Going up against the Spurs tonight, which is fantastic. They are ranked dead last in points allowed, dead last in field goal percentage allowed. They're just not a good defensive team. Phoenix is favored by 5.5 at a 232 total. He played 31 minutes in that first game back after being out for a week with an illness. So having a couple days off should help him here. He shot an abysmal 30%, 6 for 20 in that game. And I think there's a couple ways you can go here. If you wanted to look at going, points, if you want to look at going rebounds at the 10.5, he put up 20 rebounds that game. I like that one a little bit. There's a bunch of different ways you can go here with him. The points and rebounds, I like that one. So I like the points. I like the rebounds. I like the points and rebounds. Those are the three that I'm looking at. It doesn't do a bunch of assists, but if you want to take the points, rebounds, assists, I'm fine with that as well. But these are the four that I am looking at for DeAndre Ayton. Again, there's no Booker, there's no campaign, and he's going to be one of the bigger scorers on the slate here. So if he in this game, if he's putting up 20 shots, I'm going to like this every time. So I'm going to pull up and I'm going to take the over on his points at 19.5. I'm perfectly fine taking the rebounds as well. They're a little bit better of a rebounding team. He played the Spurs once this year, put up 10 rebounds on December 4th, ranked 14th in rebounds allowed, but they're so bad. And when it comes to points, I'm just going to love this. He put up 25 points against them. I'm expecting something similar to that. Definitely over 20 points here. Love the over 19.5 for DeAndre Ayton. I think some of those shots fall. A lot of them were short, and a lot of them probably was just winded and tired that game. So again, having a couple days rest is going to help him out a ton. Nurkic just put up 25 points against the Spurs back on the 23rd. So DeAndre Ayton is well more skilled than Nurk when it comes to scoring the ball. So 19.5, I do like this number. First play for the day. The next two plays, we're going to go over and talk a little bit about the Dallas guys. Now, I wish we had more up here for Dinwiddie. We don't have a ton up here, only these two. I was looking for points or assists. We don't have any. But I think we can look at one here that is definitely in play. And the big thing here is, looking at the Dallas injury news, one of the big things that we do have is there's going to be no Luka. Luka is out. Christian Wood is out as well. So having those two out, Dinwiddie is going to be the main focal point offense. Him, Tim Hardaway Jr., you know, Finney Smith. Those guys are going to have to step up massively. Playing Utah here, and I like the over 2.5 3-pointers made, and I think this is a good play. He's going to have to shoot the ball a ton. The juice is on the over at -130. Utah's defense, they're ranked 16th in 3-point percentage allowed, but he's just going to have to take a ton of volume here. Only took 6 against Phoenix, but made 5 of 6. I think we'll see more than that. Played Utah once this year, put up 11 3-pointers, hit 4 for 11. So he cleared it in the one game he did play Utah this year. I think we're going to see similar, you know, double-digit 3-pointers here. They're just going to need his scoring, especially if they get behind. Utah's favored by 7.5 here at the 224 over under. So if they get behind, he will start chucking the rock. And I think this over 2.5 3-pointers made is a decent play today. He's cleared this number, and not just 4 of his last 5, but 6 of his last 9. So again, a lot of those games were with Luka. You know, the game where Luka went out 3 minutes in against Phoenix, he made 5 of them. I think we're going to see something, like I said, similar to that, in a sense where he's going to have to be just shooting the rock a little bit more. So that's where we're going to be looking at it. And then the other play we're going to look at is actually a first half play and a regular play. And that is Dorian Finney-Smith, or DFS as we like to call him. And that's 11.5 points. Again, someone's going to have to score here. He's going to have to pick up the load a little bit. And if this game can stay anywhere close, Utah's defense, they're ranked 23rd in points allowed, 25th in field goal percentage allowed, 24 in free throws allowed. Put up 18 points the game against Phoenix where Luka went out early, which is pretty big for him. And so I think we're going to see a little bit more aggressive Dorian Finney-Smith. Usually he's only taking around 6 to 8 shots a game. He took 16 that game. So it's going to be you know, a spot where I think we're going to see a little bit more of him. This year we've only seen 3 games without Luka playing, and he hasn't cleared those, but one was he only shot twice against Chicago, only played 20 minutes that game. I'd have to go look at the game log. I'd assume a blowout or something like that. The other 2 were Houston and Cleveland, where he just shot poorly, honestly. But if we go back to last year and kind of look what he did with Luka out last year, he cleared that number over 11.5 points in 5 of those 7 games, 12, 10, 17, 14, 14, 9, and 14. So that's where I don't mind looking at it. And if you wanted to take a shot at his first half, I think it's sitting at 5.5 for him. I like the full game a little bit more. But if you want to look at it, it's 5.5 points right now. I think I prefer the full game than the first half, you know, just because it's not like he's just more aggressive. In the 3 games Luka was out in the first half, he had 5 and then 0 that Chicago game, then 8. So cleared it in 1 of them. But, you know, had 6, 1, and 4 shots. So it doesn't take a ton of shots, and I think he kind of needs the full game to get there. So I prefer kind of the full game looking there. And that's the 3 plays that we're going to play with today. Again, if you don't have an account, use that promo code CashCag and get that 100% instant deposit match up to $100. And again, if you want to try us out, hang out with us in our VIP Discord. Had a lot of winners again last night, and be happy to have you join us. So with that, again, appreciate each and every one of you guys. Like always, I'll see you on the flip side. Deuces.